Hello everyone, I'm Mark, I'm a hypnotherapist, and one issue I find my clients struggling with again and again is dating. So I'm putting together a playlist that if you're watching on YouTube, you can find a link to it up there to help you improve your dating experience. And today we're going to be talking about communication when dating, how effective communication can improve your dating experience. If you like this video, find it useful, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. So in this video, we're going to be talking about how you can have genuine, meaningful conversations that actually allow you to connect with someone on a deeper level. Authentic conversations matter. Let's be real, dating can become exhausting, constantly making endless small talk, surface level chit chat and awkward silences aren't just frustrating, they can make dating soul crushing. But what if I told you there's a better way? Authentic conversations are about creating real connection, understanding the person beyond their profile, building genuine emotional intimacy, making conversations feel natural and enjoyable. So what are the key principles of successful conversations when you're dating? Number one is active listening. Most people don't really listen. They wait for their turn to speak. They're not actually paying attention to what the other person's saying, and they're projecting all kinds of things onto the person that they're speaking with. They're making all kinds of judgments based on their experiences in the past. They're not seeing the person that they're dating as they are. They're seeing them as they are projecting them to be, if that makes sense. They're not seeing the person that's actually sat in front of them. They are seeing that person through their lens of judgments. Real connection starts with truly hearing the other person. So my tips for active listening. Number one, make eye contact. Eye contact is very important, particularly if you're a man dating women. Women look for men that can make eye contact with them. There could be many reasons for this. One, it shows confidence. Two, if you were thinking about doing bad things to someone, you would feel shame. Unless you're a psychopath, you wouldn't be able to maintain strong eye contact with them. So eye contact can allow you to build trust, to make the other person feel safe. When you're on a date, don't sit there playing with your phone. Don't keep checking your messages. Put your phone on silent, put it away, and be fully present. Ask questions that show you're engaged. Reflect back what you're hearing. You could say, so let me get this straight. Are you saying that you went to so-and-so place, this happened? That sounds amazing. What made you decide to do that? Ask deeper questions. Ditch the boring questions like what do you do and where are you from. Ask questions that really enable you to understand the person. Ask them, what job would you do if you could do anything? Where would you go if you could go anywhere? What's something you're passionate about? What's a challenge you've overcome? What does a perfect day look like for you? Be vulnerable. Vulnerability is the bridge to meaningful connection. Vulnerability doesn't mean oversharing on a first date. It does mean being willing to be authentic about your dreams, experiences, and even your struggles. So examples of healthy vulnerability could be sharing a story that explains something about you, being honest about your goals and what you're looking for, admitting when you don't know something, showing genuine emotion. Read the energy and emotional context. Emotional intelligence is essential. Pay attention to the person you're on a date with's body language, tone of voice, engagement level. Do they look comfortable? If someone appears uncomfortable, gently shift the conversation. If they are engaged, seem to really be enjoying it, dig deeper. Be genuinely curious. The best conversations aren't trying to impress, they are trying to understand. Approach every conversation with genuine curiosity about the other person. Never assume what the other person is saying. Always clarify. Too many people project their own values and experience onto the person in front of them. And projecting your own values and experience could cause you to miss out on a genuine connection. Don't invest too much too early. Luxury clothes manufacturers, luxury car manufacturers, they know that by making something hard to access, it becomes more desirable. If you want to make yourself more desirable, you need to make yourself harder to access. I do this in my own business. I don't take phone calls. If people want to work with me, people are interested in working with me, they have to go to my website, markstubbles.com, and book a call. If they can't be bothered to do that, I don't want to speak to them. There's at least 2 reasons I can think of that investing too early is going to lead to disaster. Firstly, it's going to make you look desperate, and desperate is never a good look. Be a bit mysterious. Hold something back. Be a bit playful. Don't reveal everything about yourself right away. This is going to increase your perceived value, just like those luxury car designer clothes manufacturers do. Being a bit mysterious, maybe a bit standoffish, creates interest. It creates a challenge that generates psychological engagement and attachment. It creates intrigue. Making the other person chase you is an extremely powerful thing to do. But you need to be careful. If you're going to use this kind of technique, you don't want to go too far and make them think you're not interested. You also don't want to create this kind of attraction in people that you have no interest at all in, because that could cause you to get stalkers and all kinds of issues. So be careful who you go on dates with. Only go on dates with people that genuinely interest you, that you have a genuine interest and attraction to. And the second reason I can think of that you shouldn't invest too much too early is because it's really the inverse of the first reason. The more you invest in something, the harder it becomes to walk away. So you don't want to invest too much until you truly know a person and understand if the relationship has potential. So make first dates short. Maybe just go for a coffee. Don't overshare. Don't text too much in the early days of a relationship. And again, if someone is constantly texting, ringing, constantly seeking attention from you in the early days of a relationship, that can be a major red flag. So try to avoid those people. To summarize, what you should avoid to have meaningful connection: don't interrogate the person. Don't ask rapid fire questions. Don't talk only about yourself. Don't use conversational scripts. Don't try to impress instead of connect. Try to connect. Don't try to impress. Don't force deep conversations too quickly. Do let the conversation flow naturally. Be present. Show authentic interest. Create a safe space for sharing. Enjoy the process of getting to know someone. Practical exercises you can use when you're on a date. Number 1, challenge yourself to ask at least one follow-up question. Number 2, share something slightly vulnerable about yourself. Number 3, focus more on listening rather than speaking. You've got 2 ears, 1 mouth. Use them in that order. Remember, the goal isn't to have the perfect conversation. The goal is to have genuine connection. If this video helped you, if you found it useful or entertaining, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, check the description for my free Inner Child Healing workbook. Leave a comment below. Tell me, what are your dating conversation sticking points? Where are you struggling when it comes to dating? What questions do you have with regards to dating? See you next time.